Oh, right, and I am really looking forward to casting this with you, but we have to do this at 8 times speed. Otherwise, we are going to be here forever. This game is freaking 15 hours in length. The twists and turns that we go through, the different stages, is absolutely insane. Actually, we are already starting on stage one, which is walling the opponent off. I am here in the purple, and General Apathy is in the red. Later on, we'll talk a little bit about the Sifs, but for right now, we gotta be quick until the game slows down a little bit further. General Apathy losing villager at that. We don't care. We are in it for the long haul, not for the short haul. Second stage or first stage, depending. Oh my god, that guy ate it to that snow leopard. I am slowly sneaking a villager forward because the first stage that we are going for is delay as well. Oh my god, that's the second one he has lost to a snow leopard at this point. We are also trying to go for a wall slash boom behind us, and we have learned how to wall and boom better. Interestingly enough, we already played against this squad. We have already played against David, Ray, and Chick previously, which is absolutely hilarious to me. General Apathy slowly constructing some houses, not letting this villager be idle. Long hair, who cares? As we are about to enter stage 3, but we haven't even completed stage 1 yet. I know in the beginning everything goes so flipping quick. I'm slowly starting to construct those stables. In the back, we have a light cap going to be created as we have made it to Castle Age ourselves. We're getting bloodlines on those bad boys as well, and more stables from Apathy. He actually was making a couple of jokes that he was going to mine all of this gold in the front. Massive stone walls on the front, and stuff is just going ham. They know the importance of breaking through as quickly as possible, as we are going to be on the water for a long period of time. The scouts have now finally been created, and I think it's just about time to set them free, as General Apathy has done so as well. We jump out ourselves. Apathy running around, he's like, oh god, how am I ever going to get any damage done with these knights? Also, they had to wall over here, so Apathy is going to have a very difficult time coming into their base. Us, not so much. I don't know why we're attacking camels, but there's a lot going on, obviously. Left, right, up, down, up, doop, up, boop, boop, up, pow. This is the exciting phase of the game. Later on, we're going to definitely slow down a whole flippin' bunch. This is for certain Gray be hurting. We are really delaying Gray and his overall villager count. That being said, our villager count isn't all that great. He has just been quickly free TC booming. We prioritize the walls, obviously, but we have made it through to the middle at this point. There's just so much stuff to talk about. I'm sure that I'm going to miss a whole bunch of stuff. That's why you should just join the stream while this is happening live, because I simply do not have more time to dedicate to this in my busy day. We're going Imperial Age. We are trying to stop fortified wall, more castles behind. He ain't never getting through. We are trying to collect as much gold as possible. Now, I know I didn't really outline this, but there's several stages that we go through. The first stage is delay, which I guess we did simultaneously with stage 2, which was wall. We are even walling the wood line over here, knowing that they could chop into our base by this means. The third stage is chop to the center and start an economy anew in the middle of the lake. That's why all of these Victorias are being constructed. We want to take that water from them. We don't want them to get into water. I mean, not that they're really going to be going for water, but yeah. You catch my general apathy drift. Let's talk a little bit about the civs. We might do so again and forget later on, but important to note is that Mongols do not get Bombard cannons. The other two civs, Hindustanis and Burgundians, both do. Now, why do we pick the civs that we have? Well, we have Turks, which I am. We have Portuguese, which Bees is, and we've gotten a lot better at this strategy, surprisingly, just with time. And Spanish in the red. We noticed that Mongols and Huns didn't do as much as we would have liked it to do. Kachu, they're breaking through slowly but surely. They are getting to the other sides of our walls, but we simply don't care. I'm worried they will attack from the central forest. Actually, it's interesting that he mentioned that, because General Apathy mentioned, why don't we like cut through the middle and then raid their eco. I actually don't think that is the worst idea possible. If I'm being completely honest with you, there's just notifications going absolutely everywhere. They still haven't quite made it through. We're making stone walls after stone walls after stone walls. These guys over here are goners. Who cares? We just need houses, as many houses as we possibly can. Even though we have 200 pop right now, it doesn't matter. Our pop space is going to be reduced drastically and quickly. We want to get as many cannon galleons out on the field as possible while they destroy absolutely everything. Look at these Triar boys. More and more production buildings on the front are being created. I don't think we have a singular production building. Oh, that's not true. I guess I did make those stables up here in the north, and General Apathy did as well, which has also been destroyed. We're pretending that absolutely nothing is going on. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So we've now started stage 4. We are getting on the water completely and fully. We are creating trade, as well as obviously the cannon galleons. We've decided not to go for war galleys anymore, as it is not really essential, if I'm being completely honest with you. My oh me oh we, what a crazy game this is going to be. I hope you can see where I'm coming from. Otherwise, I might be looking kind of done. Had to get that tech in, did get that tech in. We're up to 65 elite Turkish cannon galleons, which each have 17 rage. We are constructing more TCs in the center just to try and get pushed off of here as slowly as possible. The gates have now been locked. Everybody has to fend for their own. This poor guy is a little bit late to the party, but you know what? He's not going to go out without a fight. Take down the Rams! Box the Rams! Get him! Get him! Get the Treb! Get the Treb, I tell you! Huzzah! Actually, they're going to get the Treb. That's pretty hilarious in itself. Absolute devastation is going on as the push is slowly coming forth. Little bite of the mango there. Pardon me. I found that. I found it. I found it. We're coming for you. We're all laughing. Same team as yesterday, says Chick. Yeah, we did actually play these guys. They are from Taiwan, and we were aware of that. And as the game progressed later and later and later, we were actually starting to think of a time that they were not going to be online. But that is a story for another time. They have chopped into this side. General Apathy did not wall enough, and now all of a sudden they are smiggity smashing. We have tons and tons of ships. I mean, look at this. This is absolutely nutty. They're trying to take our Victorias down. They're trying to take down every single structure that we own. We're laughing. They're laughing. We're all having a good time at this point. Buckle up, Sugar Cup. Little did I know what we were in for this game, because it was nuts. Really, I'd never imagined that it was going to turn out in this fashion. Just look at the grandness of this all. Absolutely insane. They can't really push us. I mean, they can push the land stuff, right? But once the land stuff all goes, it's absolute insanity. Look at this map, by the way. I just love this. All the different layers of wall. It looks so epic. You have the trade going all the way from here to over here. Super cool, in my opinion. We're just creating some transport ships just to make sure that we have villagers on the water. We have learned from past mistakes. You need to have several transport ships so that if one of those transport ships gets hit, you still have the ability to go back onto land. That is very, very important. If you do not have that, that's going to be an issue. Capture age, gosh, only 4.2%. This is going to take a lot longer than I thought it was to cast this game. Even trying to go in for some conversions. Looks like the Vittoria are now going to go down. This is going to be all the resources that we are ever going to have. But how do you deal with this many cannon galleons, both Spanish, Turkish, and Portuguese? Portuguese and Spanish cannon galleons actually have insane firing rate / accuracy and are really, really good. So they're now going through what I like to call the Desperation stage. Technically, I should have also mentioned that this is kind of the stage where we are getting pushed off of land completely. Every single one of our buildings is slowly being destroyed. Yeah, I get that we have some houses over here. I get that we have like a lumber camp and all of that good stuff. But for the most part, we have absolutely been wiped skied from the mainland. Or have we? Dun, dun, dun. No. I think we actually at some point go for something over here or something. Not quite sure what happens. I think we have like a villager somewhere. End game whenever you want. We can end this game whenever you want. Yeah, so this woman right here. There she is. I knew something happened around this time. My me castle. They're trying over and over. Mangada, cool, that's not going to reach. A whole bunch of cannon gallons, that's not going to do anything. Oh, armored elephants, amazing. Those are going to get absolutely decimated. Thanks for all of the mutter, cluck, and fish. I'm telling General Apathy, hey dude, like, could you maybe remove this wall? We are on the Discord with each other, and sure enough, there he goes. And now, what do we do? There's no more gold there. You have to also understand that we don't have the same vision as the map shows, and that's going to become more and more relevant as the game goes on and all of the wood gets chopped. Spoilers alert there. I know a lot of you aren't even going to watch everything of this, so I'm trying to do it as quickly as I possibly can. Chopping in from all sides, trying to use bombards to their advantage, trying to get weight up as much wood as they possibly can, but we are just using bombards to shoot those down. Everything is getting destroyed. You never told me how your day was, implying that this is going to be a freaking long game and a half. Laughing, General Apathy's taunting. I think the psychological warfare is a big part of this strategy, and it's just fun. This is probably the most entertaining thing that's going on at this time, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. Just this woman trying to create enough pop space for me to produce additional units, either cannon galleons or trade cogs, but trade cogs aren't going to be super useful. I was just thinking, like, something to do, right? Maybe I should have just saved those resources and been content. Give up this game? Says Shake. They want to give up. Ray says, no. We keep going. We keep fighting. We do not give up this game. How dare you even think about such dishonor amongst our peers? I have no idea what I was going for. Deers? We are still constructing over here. And now the game is finally slowing down a little bit, even at 8 times speed. We have officially reached stage 6. Desperation. 1 is 1. Yes, they know Doc. Well, they don't know that we actually have villagers inside. We have all night. We can go till the sun comes up. We got this. We believe. And oh my, they better believe. because this game is going to go into overtime and a half. They wanted us to resign, but we were never going to resign. My TC finally goes up. I'm like, great, we're able to get some wood now. This is going to be Wonder Bar, wood flow, food flow, everything we want. And then Paladinos. Probably should have walled this up behind. Probably would have been a good call in hindsight. And I'm like, the land doesn't even matter. We're all about life on the far seas. Who cares about any of this? I made the university just to make sure that I got all the texts that were water guys. I'm pretty sure he meant to say water guys, nothing else. Now yesterday or the day before this game was casted, I should say, we played them as well, and they went for this dock strategy, and it worked because we had significantly less ships. Phase free. So I'm talking about different phases here for them. They are going into sub phases within the Desperation phase. So just to quickly recap, we have stage 1, dock, cover me, I'm going in, I'm coming. I'm imagining like Usain Bolt running over with all of the troops. How many houses are left? I mean, you must have really destroyed our houses there. There is so much of us in the center that it is impossible for us to micro. I've been on work call for the last 45 minutes, which is hilarious and also not true. But we're trying to push them to surrender. So what are the phases that I previously talked about? Well, the first stage is going to be delay as much as possible. As you're doing this stage, you're probably also going to want to wall up. I'll add all of this in the description, and chop to the center as soon as possible. Getting to the middle is absolutely key. Let's give it a nice little zoom out shot one more time. Just remember this and remember what it turns into later on. Water is where we're going eventually, which is our fourth stage after we have chopped. Then everything in our whole world is going to be destroyed. Build a wonder, we say. Build a wonder. Construct a wonder, please. We would love to see a wonder. And now we are in the desperation phase. And in the desperation phase, I have the res. You probably don't have the res, he's saying to us. You do not, says David, have the res for a wonder yourself, nor will we ever allow you to construct it. But we don't need much in life. We just need this tiny little pond. We are content sitting in this lake. Look at all the banter going back and forth. We're still having a great time, all of us, at this point. Actually, just in general, this game was super enjoyable. If it wasn't super enjoyable, I would not find the need to cast it and play it myself. I'm going to take a bite of mango because, man, am I talking at 1,000,000 miles an hour? Yeah, we have some poking and prying, and we're shooting some stuff around and all that good stuff. I don't even know what he's signaling over here. Maybe that we can hit some villagers or something in that nature, but it's all really irrelevant. Oh, look at this. That wonder is actually being constructed in the south. You guys want some res? David says, ok. Give it to it. Give it to me, baby. And Beeves goes, let me build a market, man. Come on, friend. Come on. We all homies over here. Within the desperation phase of them, they're going to try a whole bunch of different things. They're going to try for bombard cannons. It doesn't work. We're out of range. They're going to try for trebs. Trebs actually in large enough numbers have the same range as the Turkish cannon galleons. And if you do that enough, will actually stop this strategy. Also, docks is a strategy that people go for. Doesn't work. Monk Conversion is another thing that people go for. Doesn't work, only 13 range. I think a combination of all of these things and trying to construct docks will eventually lead you to the victory. But the reason I like this game so much is because it pushed everybody to their absolute limit. And I don't care what you say, but in my opinion, this is peak AoE 2 content. I don't care if nobody flippin' watches this game. I want this online for myself because I enjoy playing this game and I want to see it back at some point, and I hope you do as well. Guys, I'm so bad at this game. The only way I'm ever ending to climb 14 elo is 8 hours. Oh man, it wasn't actually 14 elo, it was 13 elo points that this game was worth. You got this! We'll be done so in 5 minutes. You're fine. We're over. We're out. Just push us. You got this. They're sending resources back and forth. They're still very much so active, and they will remain active throughout this entire game. Now, we still have Trixies up our sleeves, as you saw in the last Oasis strat video. If you haven't watched that, I'll link that in the description as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also check out my OnlyFans. It's really meaningful that you're OnlyFans in the South. Oh, come on, let us at least check out your wonder in the South. It has not yet been finished, but he is working on it intensely. I literally just controlling 2 ships. Should I go AFK? It's fair. I'm just joking around with them. We're trying to push them. Oops, wrong chat. I'd be so mad if I were these guys. We're just having a blast with this. At this point, we were also in the stream, obviously, and we were having 20 plus viewers throughout the entirety of this game. Actually, maybe like high 10s, but still 17, 15, 18 people watching us just sitting in the middle of a lake. Hilarious, if I do say so myself. And this is life. This is life at this point. We're hoping in the future to obviously move back onto land, which is phase 7. And then from there, phase 8, to overtake the land. But whether or not that's going to happen is yet to remain the question. Phase 6, Desperation, can take a long period of time. I mean, I guess if you want, you can just skip forward. Look, they're going for an all-out attack over here. They're trying to make bombards. They're trying to make a whole bunch of docks. And the thing is, you don't really know what to do against this strategy unless you have played against it. And these guys most definitely have. Yesterday, they beat us in like a 2.5, 3 hour game, which was nutty in itself, to say the least, that they were willing to commit that amount of time. And today, we're going to be going a lot longer than 3 hours. We're going to be going for, spoilers alert, 15 hours in game time. Somebody can do the math on that and post it in the comments below. And don't forget to follow OnlyFans and trade, we must trade. Help the trade, delete this, delete that. I wish we could see their pings on the map as well. I think that would really add to capture age a whole bunch. Oh, that's a nice castle. The castle is eventually going to go down. It is way too close. You can spend as much stone as you want. Look at the crazy amount of resources that they have accumulated at this point. We're laughing, they're laughing, having a jolly old time are we. How long will they last? Next game? They were so close to just giving this game up completely. Keep trying. You will figure it out, says General Apathy. They were this close to throwing the towel in the ring. Chick looks like he wants to give up. He does not want, he wants to play another game. And I don't blame him. At this point, I would want to play another game as well. I mean, can you imagine that this is what it has come down to? A continual gong show back and forth? What to say, what to do. It's just continual. That's how we do. This is life. This is life on the ocean. It is literally just about outlasting our opponents. Since the last time we checked in on my galley numbers, I have lost 2 additional galleys. They have really, really nice trade going on over here. I'm really surprised. Oh, they did add these. Okay. I was going to say, you probably want to add as many of these as you possibly can to make the trade go as fast as possible. Look at this. Look at this. Speed them up. Speed them up. Speed them up. Oh, man. Wonderful. Absolutely wunderbar. They're still actively playing, which is nuts to me. At several points, Chick has said, can we just go next game? I'm just imagining like Ray and David going, no, you noob, we can't go next game. Interesting. Docs again. Oh, I didn't say interesting to all chat. That's a bummer. I really like Capture Age and having the spectation ability. That is huge. As you guys watch this, I'm going to quickly grab myself a drink because this is going to go on for a little bit. We're going to be in stage 6 for quite some time. Enjoy. It is not very often. Oh, what? Yes. Oh, they're speaking in good. They're talking. Oh, I think they made a plan to fake GG. This is the fake GG part. So we know it's true. I think they were trying to psych us out. I come back 1 hour later. Yes. Oh my goodness. This is hilarious. They're making plans. This is hilarious. They're so dedicated to the cause. Meanwhile, this is all that we can see. I kind of missed some of that. It's not very often that I have the opportunity while casting to go out for a drink. Also, Capture Age, you are inaccurate. This is not actually 8 times speed, to be honest with you, because we're only 2 hours in and it has been 30 minutes. I do not know what that says. Take a bath. Enjoy. Relax. I got this. You're good. And if you want to take a bath or fast forward, you can definitely do that. I'm not expecting you to watch this entire game. Heck, I mean, I might not be able to watch this entire game. It is not going as fast as I thought it was going to go. The 8 times speed is lying to me. I thought the speed would actually be a lot faster than what it's showing. Shows 3.8 times speed. We need more. Give me more speed, Capture Age. 3.9, 4. If I zoom in, will that give me a higher speed count? 4.2. I think when we're zoomed out more, we cannot go over 4. Come on, give me 8 times speed. Otherwise, this is going to last way too long. Yeah, when I zoom out and it has to do more processing, it's not able to handle. Not even Capture Age is able to handle the greatness that is occurring here. 4.1, 4.4, 4.5, 4.2. Oh God. Oh God, Capture Age. You just doubled the length of this video. I guess 4 times speed isn't terrible. I mean, I could just put it in a corner and focus a less crowded area, but what fun would that be? I mean, that wouldn't be very fun, would it? They're just gonna have to destroy our ships, and then it will be faster, I suppose. I mean, nothing is really happening at this point, but Gray is still actively doing stuff. Look, he's still getting texts. There is still... So at this point, I believe I pulled up on the stream, I pulled up Super Auto Pets. General Apathy has actually gone to bed at this point. His ships are all on patrol. We've made a couple of switcheroos in our ships, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if I can get one of these shipperoonies here. Oh no, we have not done the switch yet. So General Apathy is still here. Because we realize that we are all in the same boat. Literally all in the same boat. And we need to mix and match the boats in order for this to work slightly better. We're still picking off rams. We're still, like, whatever is around here. This has been our world for the last 3 hours in game. Last 3 hours. This is what we have seen. We do not know what is going on over here. We do not know that this forest is no longer here. This forest has been long chopped. The world that was once out here is no more. It is sad, but it is true. We've been on sea for so long that we try and go for a phase 7 right now. Look, we try and construct the houses. We try and construct trade so that we can get back into this game. This is our first attempt, 3 hours in, to get back on land. We are sick of being on the ocean. Be really, really quiet. We're trading here. Slowly but surely, we're getting back, and they haven't noticed. All is good until the Fire Nation attacked. Oh God, no! Oh God! Oh no! Blue is still here. Blue is still online. He is actively pursuing us. The absolute, I mentioned this before, but the absolute tenacity of Blue. Blue fake GG. How dare you? How dare you try and trick us? They were never going to GG. That's BM, man. That is bad manners. Now, would you be this dedicated? Would you try for 3 hours to get us off of DC? If so, kudos to you. Still trying to create docks. We are aware. I don't know why I reconstructed my dock because that dock is still there. So all of a sudden, all of these trade cogs can go back over. But even Gray is still here. And Gray is like, no, 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 no. None of that trading is happening. It's just simply not going to occur, which is absolutely hilarious. Gray is still here. How nice to join us. Oh man, I missed that. We are able to pick off, like, look at this. We're able to pick off villagers on this outer ring of wood. And they're not going to let this stand either. They're starting to full wall in our base at this point, which is pretty hilarious to say the least. I guess we can't get up to... I did a calculation on how long it would take for me to cast this game. And I guess Capture Age, you ruined it because now you've doubled the amount of time it's going to take for me to cast this. Thanks, Capture Age. Lunacy. Patrol is like patrolling is like right out of the sight of our stuff. We're still picking off bombard cannons every now and again. They're finally coming in to clean out these docks. They don't want any of this. They don't want to go AFK knowing that we have a dock up. That is simply put not allowed. They are using our own strategy against us. They're going to try and outlast the people who went for the outlasting strategy, which, in all honesty, he doesn't even care about these camels. These camels are getting absolutely decimated, but it gives us something to do. Gives us something to do. Oh, General Apathy is still here. Yeah, he's still here. How long will I have the score lead for? Our score is not increasing at all. Their score is becoming monstrous. We simply don't care. Yeah, Yo is hopping into the stream. It has ended. 15. Oh shoot! Don't listen to this next part. We're not gonna listen to how many hours this game actually went for, because that will be revealed. No, it's 15 hours. We went for 15 plus hours in game on this game, which is nutty to say the least. And yeah, I don't know why he's pinging over here. Oh, you can hit some Vills, says General Apathy. But yeah, this is life. We're just chilling in the center. I'm twiddling my thumbs. Not much going on. Occasional bombard cannon comes over. Not a big deal. Things are things, I suppose. Destroying houses wherever we can. Killing Vills. It's a pretty good time. Another one bites the dust. Do. Another one bites the dust. And another one, another one bites the dust. Hey, what you got to do? Another one bites the dust. So now I'm using their tactics against them. But they're not responding. But they are actively doing stuff. I'm pretty sure they are. Like, one of them, it has always been online. We're just waiting till it's time to go back on land. Oh yeah, look. They were even microing these little things. Like, the absolute insanity of this game. And I kind of have to, actually, I don't think there's much of a difference between zooming it out for the whole pond and not in terms of speed. So I guess I can just show you this for a while. Silly, man. Absolutely silly. I've been 8 times speeding this the entire time, and we're still nowhere near. Absolutely nowhere near to how long this game lasted. I don't very think. Stay off my lawn! And I'm killing their Vills and stuff like that. I don't think you guys have any idea the craziness of this game. What we were able to see, like, we still think this entire forest is over here. That forest is not there anymore. Like, nutty. Absolutely nutty. We're getting to the point where there's almost no more wood on the map. Somebody in the chat was telling us, like, tell them your entire life story. Yeah, barely 5 times speed. What? Telling me that it's like 8 times speed over here. Come on, Capture Age. We need this to be a little bit faster. It actually says it's 3.5 times speed down here, so that's going to take a while by my calculation. And we're thinking General Apathy has to go offline pretty soon. He has to go to bed. He's living in Australia. It was late for him. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to go back onto land. We haven't seen anything from them in a long period of time. We're making Justin Bieber jokes. We're having a blast. And honestly, you guys really make us continue through all the cool chats. And here we go, here we go, here we go. Look how long this stays up. Okay, so we construct a dock. Apathy constructs a dock. We hop back in. Send all the trade coggers out. Look how long we've been trading for. There's already trebs here. Maybe that treb was already there. We think to ourselves. No. He's unpacking the flippin' treb. Repositioning it. The Paladin are storming in. There are at least 2 of their players online this entire time. Watching this trade like hawks you are. Like hawks. Like frickin' hawks. David has 111k wood alone. Absolutely hilarious. Villagers are coming over. They're going to try and... Can the paladins swim? What are you going to do? We don't even know where these villagers are going at this point. I was actually very curious when all these villagers ran by where they actually ended up going. Were they just retasked somewhere else? There is no more lumber to be had. Look at all these houses being constructed. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, there was still a little bit of wood on the map. They wanted to take advantage of that. No need to let good wood go to waste. And yeah, there's no splash damage from cannon gallons at all, and they actually do manage to take out that dock 3 hours into this game. It's a waiting game, man. It's an absolute slugfest. I thought this was going to be a much shorter recording than it actually was. Not the case. Not the flipping case. Capture age, 8 times speed is letting me down. Ooh-wee. Wubba lubba dub dub. I'm in great pain. Not only did I have to play this game, I now have to cast this game. And we are only about 1/3, if I'm being generous. We're not even 1/3 of the way through. Starting up my second computer. Starting up my second computer to play another game of Age of Empires. That's how long this game has taken. I'm not gonna tell you who won it. You're gonna have to wait and see who won it. Or I guess you could scroll forward to the end. But what fun would that be, YouTube? Enjoy the experience. Watch every single minute of this game. Help my YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to like and subscribe. No, I'm just kidding. Please just skip to the end. I had to sit through all of this stuff. Or at the very least, you could like skip forward. I guess I should probably just start talking about like random stuff, which I normally do with you guys, so that I can keep you entertained. Maybe I'll tell you some jokes while we're at it. That's what we were doing. We were just kind of keeping each other company, looking around, moving stuff over, having trade cog fun, repositioning some stuff. Still 96 elite cannon galleons. We haven't lost a cannon galleon in quite a long period of time. I have 3 jokes that I think you guys will enjoy. Actually, I have a lot more jokes if you guys are in the mood for that. I mean, I guess you're going to have to be in the mood for that. But I will tell you some of my favorite jokes, and I'll try and make them as politically correct as possible. So, first joke. A bear and a rabbit are pooping in the woods. The bear looks at the rabbit and says, "Do you ever have problems with poop sticking to your fur?" And the rabbit goes, "No." So the bear grabs the rabbit and uses it as toilet paper. One of my favorite jokes, for sure. All right, I'll hit you with another one. I'm a Dutchman myself, right? So when I'm in the living room, I'm a Dutchman. When I'm in the kitchen, I'm a Dutchman. But when I'm in the bathroom, you ready for this? I'm a European. I know, cheeky. My brother told me this next one. As we watch this the siege workshop slowly but surely going down. Also, look how they've terraformed the world outside. Is kind of cool, in my opinion. A lot of chopping going on. Look at this massive trade. The Hindustani trade thing really paying off. It's interesting to see that they actually are starting to have more gold than other resources at this point. He's even like, oh my god, look at this tryhard boy over here. He's actually re-walling behind this wood line, knowing that maybe eventually we will be able to raid their trade. That's hilarious. That is like the try-hardness of it all. I feel like if this was used against me, I'd probably just like have the 14 points of elo. I'll spoil one more surprise since you guys have been watching for so long. The total amount of elo gained by this was 13 puntos of elo, as this side is now getting chopped to the fullest. There's going to be 0, and I mean 0 wood left on the map. This is probably going to be chopped by these guys. I guess there's like this tree might remain to the very end. I don't know, but we're getting to a point where all the wood on the map is going to be chopped. They're still doing stuff every once in a while. As soon as we go for back on land action, they are immediately on us like moths on a flame. That's a good expression, right? Anyway, another joke. My brother has told me this one. I wonder why we brought off a big chunk over there. I have no idea. No idea what's going on in this game anymore. I'm pretty sure. Oh, we try it again. We try it again. Here we go. Back onto land. Ooh. But there's already a cannon gang here. So we were thinking to ourselves, is it? Or are they actually online? Like, General Apathy sent all the. They are actually online. Look at this. Immediately, war elephants. Immediately. Like, this dock has been up for 10 seconds, and they are on it like hotcakes. On it like flops. Moths to a flame. He's adding more trade. Yeah, you can see up here in the panel when they are adding additional units, when they are queuing up things. And if they're queuing up things, that means that they are online. Look at this. More trade is being added. He is indeed online, which is nuts to me. So we go for the other dock and we start trading back and forth, but nope, Ray is here and Ray has a new plan. I can't have it. You can't have it. They're going to try and destroy all the wood that is still present near us, and then they're going to buy as much wood as possible to deny us from any wood resources and to make rebooming into this game significantly more difficult. Now, thankfully, we still have Love the Beeves on our team, and Love the Beeves is Portuguese, so all he needs to do is get a Victoria out. And if you look at the res down below here, you can see that Love the Beeves has plenty of stone, plenty of gold, plenty of wood. All he needs to do is build a whole bunch of house keys, crank out a Victoria, and we are ready to rumble. Ready to rumble. Doc cannot stay up. That's blue. Blue is also still online. Blue is also still doing stuff. And I can guarantee you, this doc will not stay up for very long. Nutty, man. Nutty. Look, Gray is also here. He's chopping all the wood. They can't help themselves. They do not want us to have even a singular tree 4 hours into this game, and they are chopping everything. Every single tree they chop is like a miniature victory for them, which is hilarious to say the least, in my opinion. More onager are required. The amount of resources they lose with these onager is way more than we could ever collect, but they don't care. It doesn't matter. What matters is that we don't get that wood. And honestly, we were like, you know what? Just let them have that. Oh, actually getting a ship, that's pretty big. Just let them have the wood chop over here. Because if they do, it doesn't really give them reason to play on, right? Even chopping like half chopped wood. But we also were just having fun and killing stuff. I mean, what are you going to do? This is like a freaking nutty long game. This is the longest game that I have ever partaken in. Yeah, the wood counts in the bank are absolutely insane, and they're actually buying wood as well because they know that wood is irreplaceable and it will kick up the market prices for us. Total amount of wood collected by them is insane. They're still trying to like long distance shop some of this stuff, but I wouldn't be surprised. Like he's actively, look at this, actively using these mangoes to chop the additional wood. Like absolutely craziness. Actively moving these guys around. There's still a sheeper alive. Look at this. Insane. Absolutely insane. Ray's sending resources back and forth. I don't know why they're sending resources back and forth. They really need the resources. Everything is gone. There's still a couple of trees over here, which I'm sure they will come in for in the next couple of hours. Like, what goes through your mind? This has been our life the entire time. Wait. Let me just get my perspective here. We still think that there's wood over here. We still think that there's life beyond this pond. We have not been out of this pond for the last like 3 hours or so. The sheep was glorious. Is the sheep still there? The sheep is chilling, man. If they ever run out of wood, at least there's still one sheep at the front lines, ready to hold down the fort. That's something. That is something right there. And now they're enacting a new phase. All wood has been chopped. So wall them in completely. Absolutely. They cannot escape. The only resources that they are quite low on is stone. I'm assuming at this point that they have just simply bought so much stone that they cannot afford to buy very much more stone. It would make a small dent in their total amount of gold accumulated. By the way, both blue and teal have a WWW 11. Oh, I think he's trying to say it's World War Free out here. It's WW free. Like, yeah, we're not going anywhere. We're chilling. You come to us. You come to us. All right, the joke my brother always tells me. Here it comes. Mickey Mouse wants to get a divorce from Minnie Mouse. I built the wall to protect the trade line. No, yeah, no, that's gonna do you a lot of good. That is definitely going to help. Uh, wait, what? Why is he moving camels over here? More barracks, more archery ranges in case. Oh my god, these guys are try hard, dude. Oh my god. Oh my good. Oh no. Holy guacamole. Oh my god. Siege workshops, archery ranges, barracks is going up over here. They're like, you want to play a long game? We'll show you a long game. We'll show you a long game. All three of these individuals, they obviously know each other. It's very different than a team that doesn't know each other. In addition to that, they're all from the same country. Because once you are in a game for this long, shift Q, shift click, man, shift click. Come on, dude. Make it happen. What are you doing? Amateur hour over here? Just shift click those buildings. Another military. Oh my god, I love how he's like organizing these as well. The amount of monasteries here, I don't know why, but it's a thing. There's more military buildings being constructed at the bottom. They do not want actively constructing bombard cannons is Gray. I mean, two of the free players are here. Ray has been taking a bath for the last hour and a half. Gray wanted to give this up a long time ago, but now feels like he can't. There's another sheep chilling over here, having a jolly old time. You gotta eat your sheep, guys. Sheep have 100 food in them, for those of you who don't know. Yeah, if they don't protect the trade, then how will they ever wake up with 250k gold each? I mean, that's just silly not to be honest with you. We're just chilling over here. I believe we've gone for another dock, but just wait and see how long this dock will stay up. I can tell you this much. It's not very long. Not very long indeed. Additional TCs are being constructed just in case by Gray. Holy moly. Like the level of commitment. They re-walled all of this wall over here just to make sure. And they can reboom at any moment if so required. Which is just hilarious. Oh my god. Teal is now adding additional ranges, stables, the whole 9 yards, man. It is 4 hours and 30 minutes into this game, and they're like, no. You buckle up, Buttercup. They're still way back. All we need is for them to go AFK for a while, build a Victoria, and we are back in this. This is not as over as it may seem. We can do this. We have the dedication. We have the belief. We have the try-hard bones in our bodies. I'm just mesmerized by this. And the level of commitment, to be honest with you, that these guys are showing over here. Last stable. Are you going to be tasked back onto something? I also want to scan the map to see if there's any wood left. There's still sheep left, so there's still free food to be taken. But wood, if you see a tree, holla at you, boy. Oh! 12 trees. Oh, there's still a tree patch over here. I don't know if they're ever going to take that tree patch. Oh, this guy, this woman actually, is long distance chopping this wood through the trade line, which is absolutely hilarious. This is like real life Frogger that's going on, and this is exactly why you watch the replay back. Ooh, ouch! Got hit. Game over for you, lady. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Only has to do this 6 more times to chop this tree, and then she has to do it. How many trees are you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know what? I think it can go like this. Nope. Oh, they're different kinds of trees. That's why it's showing up like this. 7 more times, 70 more times after these 4. So 74 more times she has to go back and forth. And then this small patch of trees will be cleared out. Jeez Louise. Poor woman. That's a rough life. Having to go through all of this trade. Also, I think if you are oh, Teal's Wonder. Nice. I like the wonder on this thing. If this is you, I think you delete some of the stuff that is blocking over here. Like, for example, delete this mill. There's no need for it. Makes the trade just go a little bit less smooth. Also, I don't think this gate is really necessary. What is this protecting from? I guess one section of trade from another. These camels are just patrolling here infinitely. Yeah, I think you just build a secondary layer of wall going all the way down and then just delete everything else. But I mean, that's pretty good trade if I do say so myself. Also, why just only have one trade route at this point? Why wouldn't you have one trade route like this and then another one going like this? Ah, there we go. I love how Love the Beeves just has like a big L over here, like L. Oh, a wonder is being constructed by Gray now. He didn't have enough res in the bank, and it's being constructed by a singular villager over here. Just a casual one Vill wonder. I wonder why. I wonder why sometimes I have to cry. I never told you my brother's joke yet, did I? It is coming. Ray sent 20,000 gold to... Oh, look, we're going at 11 times speed now. We're actually really speeding up. Ha ha ha. I have 100,000 gold. Rich. It means so much. Wait, what just happened? Why did we speed up so much and then slow down, Capture Age? I guess because they're actively moving stuff or something in that nature. I have no idea. But what I do know is that we are going to be watching this singular woman create a wonder in the corner because there's nothing better to watch. The military structures that they've created on the outside is absolutely insane, to be honest with you. Ooh, let's go over there. Oh, they're still testing. They're still seeing if we are offline or not, but they will not know because we're just kind of in this formation right now. I'm pretty sure we are actually AFK at this time, and it just simply doesn't matter. So Gray's thinking, how AFK are these boys? As soon as he comes over, pop, 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 pop. Doesn't see us moving. Blue thinks it might be time. They have actually created a wall to indicate the range of our cannon galleons, which I will say is a very, very smart addition. They did make a little mistake though. There are still like 5 trees over here. Yeah, Bombard cannons are simply not going to cut it. We've been chilling over here, dude. I don't think we're even like actively playing at this point. I'm pretty sure at this point I was doing some super auto pets or something in the like. General Apathy has definitely already gone to sleep. What we've done over here is we have put different villagers, we've mixed and matched our colors in the transport ships so that every single transport ship has a whole bunch of different villager colors in there, so that even if one of these transports gets hit, we will be able to reconstruct. Talking about construct, how's this wonder going over here? Almost 50%. Be done in no time. Given our hour, we are good. Sorry, somebody on stream has done something. It's a secret room that they have unlocked in the Discord. If you want to be a part of the Discord and watch this stuff live, you can. Blah, 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 blah. Is it time to attack? I mean, I really don't know what this means. I really hope that some of you can translate this for me, because seems like... Oh, they're thinking that we're AFK now. They're like wondering if we are AFK. So now Blue's going in for a big attack. But these ducks are getting destroyed basically immediately. There is no way that these ducks are going to be going up. And no, we're not AFK, Mother Clucker. We still here. I'm here all day. Oh, the trebs. We're just gonna quickly clean those up. Says Ray. It's actually so fun to watch this back. Well, that didn't go as planned. It's 1 a.m. in Taiwan, right? Yeah, we already looked them up. We already figured it out. They're like, we have all night. We have all day. The thing is, we probably should not have done this on a Saturday. That was probably a mistake on our end. But, I mean, what can you do at a certain point? Woman's been constructing this wonder for the last, like, forever and a half. They do have spies. No, we do not have spies. We do not have spies. They do have spies. Don't have spies. Yes, says Ray. I mean, spies really doesn't matter, does it? Because we're not giving up that center pawn. I mean, just look at the map over here. Look at the craziness of this. Oh, they're trying to make these things, but this is literally like the only thing that we can see. Sorry. This is the only thing that we can see. So we will just eventually just keep combing the outskirts, keep destroying their buildings. So they must be thinking to themselves, do they have spies? Because they are destroying our stuff over and over and over again, which is absolutely hilarious. Going for every single elite Castilier. Why wouldn't you get elite Castilier at this point? Let's be honest over here. 5 hours in, you bait them over. Come on over here, we say to the winged hussar. Why not? Come on over. It's nice out. Come and play. Come and flipping play. Let's check in on Wonder Girl over here. Wonder Boy. Well, what is the secret of your power? Wonder Boy. Oh, won't you take me far away from the monkey muck man? Everything is being constructed by like one villager from Gray, which is pretty hilarious to say the least. That one woman is probably tasked to make all of these castles. You gotta protect your trade. Otherwise, what is a trade even good for? It's behind several layers of stone wall. They have several castles up here. Then there's another layer of stone wall with another castle behind it. I mean, there is no getting through any of this. Wonder Boy, what is the secret of your power? They're still actively constructing castles, which is nuts to me. Dang it! Wonder 73%. I missed the 69% construction, which is really, really unfortunate to say the least. Because that would have been a nice thing to have seen. Just saying. Missed it. Somebody in the chat pointed out to me. I'm really thankful. Ray goes 11. Castle. These castles that they are constructing, they're just laughing about it. It's like the stupidest thing. One villager constructing 3,000 gold sent to Chick. Chick was the one who wanted to give up initially, but you built a lot of castles, says Ray. They each have 100k gold in the bank. Chick still has 10k stone in the bank as well. He could build a lot more castles with that, but the stone price is through the roof at this point. Somebody in the chat, do you know how to see the market prices on Capture Age? Because that would actually be kind of fun for me, if I'm being completely honest. Actually, we could take a look at the idle time as well, but let's first see how long it takes for this wonder to go up. I'm really wondering. Try to build something to defend yourself, then go to sleep. Gray is willing to stay up forever. Sent 5,000 stone to Chick and paid 0 in tax. Got all the market techs. Gray is not going to sleep. Gray's here forever. It was 2 a.m. at this point. I mean, even if we got back onto land now, right? What would we do? Look at this. Constructing stables everywhere. Constructing barracks everywhere. The absolute hilarity of it all. This is Ray. This is Ray. Still active. Still doing. They're staying up way too late just to face off against us. 88% is this wonder. And Gray is thinking about an attack. He's thinking about ending it and taking all the glory for himself. Sorry, that was Chick, the one who wanted to give up. We're here, baby. We're not going anywhere. We still have 94 freaking bombards. One by one by one, the mighty will fall. We are not giving this up. We do have patience. We will persevere. And we just go 11. 11. Toggle to market prices. I don't know if I can see that. Trade, KD, villagers. I think that might be behind a paywall. Idle TC. Buy sell rate. Okay, well, let's just see this wonder go up, I suppose. And then we'll worry about that later. I mean, this is how much everybody has bought, sold, and received. Maybe I'm missing something. I do not know. I'm not as competent as I would like to. But I cannot figure out the trade prices from this, if I'm being completely honest with you. Trade. Ido Eco. Eco KD. Doesn't matter. Ido Eco. We are approaching infinity, I'm sure. Yeah. No, I know. This is so highly entertaining to me as well. I mean, this looks like it is the correct one, but I don't see stone relics. We actually should have grabbed the relics and put them in here. Look at this. Still constructing stone walls over here is Ray. Just doing it, man. Click a market. Click a market, any market. Oh my God, you can see it here. That actually makes a lot of sense. So the buy rate for food is 1,000 food. What would I do without you guys in the chat? I would simply not know how to do this. Let's go back to the glorious freaking food, gold, wood, and so on. Come play, come on. We want to have some fun. Day is just starting here. Trying to make them feel like they should just resign, but they're not going to resign. They're going to take turns sleeping because ultimately only one of them has to be online for this to work. The stone price is about 1,300. The wood price 1,400. Absolute insanity. Look at that trade. Beautiful. Stone sent to Chick. Chick is still online, man. Chick, the one who wanted to resign early, has been one of the most dedicated in this entire endeavor. Great stuff. Absolutely great. Still testing. Still seeing. We're still here. We're not going anywhere. You keep banking gold. We're good. We're chilling. Got our Kangans. We got our pride. No matter what at this point, like even if we have to AFK, we are not giving this up. We are still microing with Kangans. You there? I say yes. I'm here, man. I'm talking to you in chat. Yeah, so the Discord was like our other stuff was breaking at this point. But not the game. The game stayed up. And we're still thinking we can go back on land once these guys are sleeping. It's 4 a.m. or approaching 4 a.m. in Taiwan at this point. How could they possibly still be awake? Not on mute. I have to go AFK for about an hour. My wife is miffed a bit. Yeah, I could imagine that she would be freaking annoyed, to be honest with you. We've been playing this game for 6 hours at this point. I have to go AFK. I was like, no problem, dude. I'm probably going to go AFK for a while myself. And we're chilling. Trade's chilling. Castles are probably being constructed by singular villagers over here. Yep, like 2 Vills. But he's still actively doing stuff. Yeah, you definitely need some Bombard towers, because without Bombard towers, what could you possibly achieve? This castle is actually going to slow down the trade. Should move it up just a little bit, or maybe even just like put it next to this market. These trade cards are not loving that. How is that one woman? Oh my god. That woman that we checked in on earlier has actually managed to chop down, no, just this tree, please. 40 wood. She has to do 4 more trips. Oh my god. The trade. Thank you for speeding up 10 times. I think it's because nobody is taking actions that's able to speed up a lot more. And then look at Ray. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. It wasn't enough before, Ray. It wasn't enough before. You were feeling a little bit insecure? Sure, man. Sure. You're good. He played us already. He was like, easy clap, guys. Easy win. Easy flippin' win. Not so easy. Frogger Legend is still at it. 10 wood at a time. I wonder if she's going to chop these trees now, or if those trees are going to be out of range for her, because that would be amazing. Then she would have to Frogger even further. Or if she's going to like chop these trees over here. No! The Frogger Legend. Even the legend of Frogger has quit at this point. Chick is still at it, as is Ray. They're still sending each other resources. This individual woman over here is not having it. Love the Beeves' L will never be constructed. But will this game end in an L for us? Well, stay tuned for the next 9 hours in game. Redonkulous. Absolutely redonkulous. Oh, I told you that I was going to tell you my brother's joke, right? Okay. Here we go. So my brother's joke goes as followed. Let me zoom out just a little bit, because for whatever reason it doesn't want to speed up more anyway. Mickey Mouse wants to have a divorce from Minnie Mouse. So he goes to a divorce lawyer, talks to him for a while, And the divorce lawyer, Ray is still online. The tenacity of this dude, man. Says, I'm sorry, Mickey. I can't file for divorce. MVP. MVP. They don't care. They're so try hard. Oh my goodness. I love this so much. I really, really do. This is wonderful. This is so highly entertaining. I really hope that one of you guys can translate or knows the things that they are saying to each other. I also find it very interesting that they were talking in English as well. I'm never going to tell this Mickey Mouse joke, am I? Lawyer looks at Mickey Mouse and says, I can't file for divorce just because you say Minnie Mouse is crazy. And we've been offline this whole time, by the way. Mickey looks at the lawyer and says, I didn't say she was crazy. I said she was effing goofy. I like that joke a lot. Look at this. Look at this going on. It's insane. They're still sending resources back and forth. Blue is back at it again. It's like 4 a.m. in the morning for these guys. They don't care. They don't have lives. They don't have wives. They don't have kids. I don't know. But I do know that they are not going to give this game up. They are not going to let this be the end of it. This much is for certain. Let's see if there's some more. Oh, look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, you're right. You didn't have enough military buildings. Oh, I think they came in to chop the last straggler trees over here. These things have been up here forever, so now we're going to be taking those down because why not? Why not at this point? Might as well. Nothing else going on. Take down what you can. Peaceful. Harmonious. Tranquil. Take a look at what we can see. We have no idea any of this nonsense is out here. Like, how? Like, oh, single stable over here. That stable isn't even there anymore. That stable's been deleted for the massive trade gong show that is over here. So this is like a look into the past, isn't it? Look into the past. Last time we were in here, we were raiding with Light Cav, which seems so long ago at this point, doesn't it? Blue's still creating military buildings. Just in case. You would hate to see that you got caught off guard and lose this game at this point. You can't have it. You just simply cannot have it. I have another joke for you guys though, as we are waiting for this to progress in one way or another. Two guys are on the 100th floor of a building. And they're in a bar. They're having some apple juice together. And the one guy says to the other, I bet you, I can jump out of the window. And because the current here is so strong, because there's such a big breeze going on, I can jump out. The air will swoop me up and push me back into the building. The other guy looks at him and goes, that's not how physics works. Are you crazy? The guy says, I bet you. How about $1,000? No, $2,000. And the guy's like, sure, dude. Easiest $2,000 I've ever made. But not to be gruesome or anything, but when you splatter all over the pavement, how am I going to get your money? And the guy says, don't worry about it. Gives the $2,000 to the bartender. The other guy gives the $2,000 to the bartender. They shake on it. They said, good luck, man. Takes a running start. Jumps out of the window. Looks like he's going to smash onto the floor. But right as he comes to the 5th floor, the wind picks up, swoops him right into the building. Takes the elevator back up. The guy can't believe what he just saw. How is that possible? It's kind of like, on the one hand, he's really impressed. On the other hand, he's really bummed because he just lost $2,000, all right? That's a lot. So, the guy says, seeing that the first man is so distraught about losing this money, double or nothing. The guy says, sure, double or nothing. There is no flippin' way that you're going to be able to do that again. Oh, coffee for me? Yeah, I'll take some coffee. Thank you. Love you. Bye-bye. Is the little one sleeping? Cool. Perfect. That's how I planned it. My wonderful wife actually took out my daughter for some beverages and whatnot this morning. So that was really nice of her to do. I told her I had an absolutely epic game to cast today. Did not realize that it was going to take as long as it was going to, because I didn't realize that Capture Age was only going to be able to go 3 times speed for this. But hey, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. I know it sounds faint, but I go hard in the paint. Are you kidding me? Are you flipping kidding me? We have been AFK for so long. These guys simply refuse. They absolutely refuse to go AFK. The insanity of it all is tremendous. Also, I kind of want to see, we have had a whole bunch of idle villagers for a long period of time. Is our idle time still going up? 2 days and 21 hours we have idle time. That is amazing. They actually all have 1 day of idle time as well. And I have 4 days of idle time as well. Absolutely fascinating. Hilarious, to say the least. I never finished my joke. Double or nothing, he says. Double. Or nothing. The guy reluctantly agrees. There's no way that he can come home to his wife having lost $2,000. The guy hands 4,000 now to the bartender. He just happens to have 6,000 in cash laying around, okay? It's just how it is. It's just how it is. It's for the joke. Get with it. Both hand it, shake on it, If you splatter, though, it's not on my conscience. You did this yourself, willingly. Guy says, I know. I got this. Takes a running start. Exact same thing they did before. Jumps out of the window from the 100th story. Starts plummeting. Looks like he's going to smash on the floor. But right as he hits the 5th floor, another breeze comes. And he flies into the window. Perfectly. Takes the elevator back up. The man is in desperation at this point. He is down $6,000. Not only can he not come back home to his wife anymore, he's not going to be able to pay rent this month, let alone next month. They're going to be homeless. They're going to be jobless. This is terrible. First man sees him in despair after coming up the elevator, and he says, you know what? We can double or nothing again. It's not a big deal. I can do this all day. I could jump out of the window all day. Breeze will pick me up, right back in. The first guy thinks about it for a while. Looks him in the eye and says, no. Double or nothing, but I go. I jump. Let the wind catch me. Sure. They each hand $6,000 to the bartender. The guy who hasn't jumped before is nervous, but he's seen the other guy do it twice. Takes the exact same running start. Jumps out of the window. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Starts plummeting down. Gets to the 5th story. And sure enough, nothing happens. He smacks on the pavement. Blood everywhere. Guts, organs, the whole 9 yards. It's grotesque. Terrible, 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 terrible. The bartender looks as he hands over the $6,000 to man still remaining at the bar and shakes his head in disappointment and says, Superman, you're such an a-hole when you're drunk. That's a great one. Yeah, I might be convinced. You are going to have to bear through this Yo-Yo Dude. Yo-Yo Dude is challenging me to a nice 1v1 Oasis game in which he's going to give me a 45-minute treaty to set up with Turkish cannon galleons, and then we will go from there. I think that would be a lot of fun. They do have these Hussar on patrol as well. I was also thinking to myself, like, it is now 5 a.m. in the morning for them, or like 4:30 or something like that. I think I went to bed at around 5 and I couldn't sleep very well. I think I went to bed at like 4 and I couldn't sleep very well, so I did come back a couple of times just to check until eventually just leaving it for what it was. It's this one woman over here that is really making this a lot slower for me. I think once all these buildings are constructed, it will actually be able to speed up past 4 times speed. Capture age, whatever you're doing, speed this up even more, please. How am I ever going to cast another Oasis Strategy as we're now approaching the 7-hour mark? This entire game, by the way, for those of you who missed it earlier, is played for 13 ELO points. That's it. That's all. That's all that is on the line at this point. It's 13 ELO. There's a lot. That can go wrong. Hmm. Delicious. Nice coffee. I'm so blessed. I'm so happy that I get to play crazy games with my friends, cast crazy games. This has been quite out of the ordinary for me to play this long in one games. I personally hate it. Look at this. Teal is still online. He's making elite costliers. Sure. I think he's placing them, yeah, over here as well. Hey, if you have the gold to spare, why wouldn't you? Blue has officially constructed castles fully around the circle of doom just to make sure that there is no possible way for our escape. Hmm. Hour 7. There's some blue movement over here. Oh, it's just the elite manga guys still on patrol. Oh, those Mongol tryhards. Now, if you had to make a squad, who would you put in your squad? We picked Portuguese. Also, we are approaching 5 days of idle time simply with the villagers in this ship. A couple other things that I am curious about. Oh my god, look at these guys. Here, dude. Have 5,000 gold. Here, have 6,000 gold. Get yourself some more stone. No more stone in the bank, so needs to buy some more stone. Jake actually has a lot more stone that he could potentially build. Talking about building, oh my god. Why is he building more houses? Does he really need more houses? I guess the worry is that he will eventually get pop capped. More castles are being constructed as well. Nutty, man. Nutty the amount of dedication that these people have. Yeah, I'm in a really fortunate spot that I work very hard. I don't work on the weekends, so that's nice. And I have a wife who really supports my passions. This is definitely a passion project of mine. I don't do this for any money or any. I do this for the glory, for the fame, to watch these games back one day and just enjoy it. Actually, originally, the reason I started this is because my brother and I were doing this Portuguese strat where I would go Persians and I would wall. No, no, he would wall them in with Portuguese and we would have shared vision in Dark Age, and then I would TC drop them and wall as well, and then he would construct scouts and run in and then full kill one of the opponents, and then we would get absolutely clapped by a Castle Age army from the second guy. But we had some really hilarious games doing that. One in which a Spanish villager walled himself into a little corner, and then my brother, Newponer, pretended that he was going to leave, and then he deleted the palisade, and then he immediately ran back and killed all of them. And we actually took pictures and videos and sent them to each other by means of WhatsApp. And then I tried to watch that back about a month later, and a new patch had come out, and I could simply not watch that game anymore, and it killed me. I was so upset, and I know there's like a Wayback Machine and all that good stuff, but not really the same, is it? The Wayback Machine just didn't really work for me, to be honest with you. I know it works for other people, and you have to put in your Steam ID, which wasn't really something that I was willing to do at that time. Look at these additional castles being constructed by Ray. Thankfully, we're up to 5 times speed at this point. More villagers being created? Why do you need more villagers? Has this wood in the back been chopped yet? You guys are really letting me down. This one looks like it is being chopped. Where is the woman? Where's the wood chopping woman? You know, I thought all the wood was going to be chopped at a certain point, but I might be mistaken. This might actually live. There's still 4,000 wood plus to be had in the back over here. I don't think there's very much wood anywhere else, although some would beg to differ. I'm just looking. He goes 11. I have no idea what they're saying, but I would really like somebody to translate the things that they have said. Take bath, man. Take bath. Relax. It's so it's so easy. Like this guy really wants to play another game, and he's like, just resign. It's not worth it. WWWWWW. I have no idea what that means. Before I thought it meant World War III. Somebody please translate this stuff once this comes out to YouTube and figure out what some of this stuff means. If you speak Mandarin, I believe that they speak in Taiwan. I might be mistaken on that. Or if you recognize these characters, we need you to translate. We need you to let us know what they're saying. Accumulating trebs. Is a push coming? We still have so many cannon galleons. So many cannon galleons. I try to attack. Ray says no. Why? I don't know what he says. I don't know what he says. For fun. Ray's like, no. We make them resign. Man, I really wish that I knew what was being said here. They were talking English in the beginning. QQ. I believe that's cry, right? Because of the tear. They're like, they waste our time. We waste their time. We have the upper hand. Here he comes. Here he comes. Let's actually slow it down for just a minute. It's coming from all directions. Shots are being fired everywhere. I came online. The attack's been going on for a little bit. I heard this. And Treb's actually not too bad. Love the Beeves is still offline. We can't all get into the center. He's laughing. We're coming over. We're just shooting them down one by one. We don't even care. Oh, ouch. The amount of shots here is absolutely painful. Trying to retreat my guys to the best of my ability. Trying to come out and shoot these Trebs as they come. This was a huge attack. I think, oh, the transport, no. No. Transport. Oh, F. Ray is laughing as well. They're having a good time. We were having a good time, to be honest. They kind of hutsy-putsy this one a little bit. This attack is not as strong as it could have been. If Ray would have also committed to this, they would have probably been able to take us out. Do this 3 or 4 times, especially with the amount of gold res that they have. I think they would have been able to. Gray is really committing to all of this. He's trying his absolute hardest. I think Love the Bees eventually, like I was like freaking out at this point. I'm like, is it over? Is it all done here? Is this it? And now Beeves is here. I noticed that Beeves is here. Love the Beeves just came back online. He's hearing attack sounds. May not seem like it's been going on for that long, but it felt like an eternity. That's also why I slowed it down to 2 times speed, is because it felt like so crazy. Ray has showed up with some bombards as well, but man, did they hotsy-potsy this attack. So many trebs are being created just to be destroyed once more. Sure enough, they are taking down some of our cannon cannons. We had been at 90 plus for such a long period of time. Now we're only down to 50. We're trying to get into spots where they cannot hit us, but we can still hit them. Oh man, the absolute insanity of it all. And this is slowly but surely going to get cleared up, but not before General Apathy loses every single... They're trying for the docks. They're like, is this the time? Is this the time? Nope. See ya. John, see ya. Get out of here. Beeves is cleaning him up. We're cleaning him up. And I think this is like really fun because Elo is irrelevant at this point, right? It doesn't matter if you're 1800 Elo, if you're freaking like 1200 Elo, it doesn't matter. I mean, I guess you could like push harder or not push. And they decided to use our own strategy against us, which I think is really, really cool and fun to say the least. Because this was nail-biting. This was suspenseful. The attacks that they were going for were entertaining and interesting. After a long period of time, they just figured that they could wipe us out, but we weren't going to let any of that occur. We still have fight in us. I wanted to see if we could hit the 10-hour mark, to be honest with you. Chick the little tryhard. They're still trying. He still has 72 trebs. Blue's trying to get, or sorry, Teal's trying to get Doc up over here. Ain't none of that happening. Looking back at this, maybe I could have worked on the spacing a little bit better, but overall, it's not terrible. There's 2 of us defending, and there's 2 of them attacking. So it's kind of cool, to be honest with you. Highly entertaining to me. Trying to go for more docks, it seems like. But this attack has eventually failed, I would say. And I think originally Chick, David, and Ray were probably upset with this game. They were probably not too happy what was occurring. But I think as time progressed, they got more and more into it themselves. Yeah, they realized that they cannot construct docks here. Oh man, he almost has 69 Vills. Rest. This is not a war that is going to be won in one day. Go to bed. I'm tired, says Teal. We have pushed it so far. Good night, says Chick to his team. We're talking still. It's 4 a.m. in the morning for them. Something in that nature. And we fended off another attack. Are we a little worse for wear? Yeah, we are a little worse for wear. Gray's like, I could stay up all night. I'll do whatever it takes. We're still picking off these Gray villagers just because. I'm really interested to see the statistics at the end. I also am a little bit surprised that they weren't having more fun with it. If this was me in their position, I mean, I think first of all, this is great. Oh, Trebs. Oh, got one. Whoa. says Ray. Ray is not going to bed. He's too entertained. He wants to know how it all plays out. Sending one singular treb forward. Pop, pop! He wants to know how it all turns out, as did all of us. We had like freaking 20 people on stream watching absolutely nothing happen. Ray? FB. I don't know what FB means. Facebook? Go to bed? I don't know. Definitely hit into Chick's overall wood, but he has 250k food, which he could sell for probably a lot. If we look at the market price, I mean, really, they don't need food at this point anymore. Yeah, he could get 1,100 gold for each 100 food. So he could make tons of money off of that. The wood price is 2k at this point, which is insane to say the least. So we're looking around, seeing what there's still left over here, and we're also thinking like, how do we, well, I mean, obviously we're kind of lost at this point, right? I mean, we're fully walled in. But maybe, just maybe, if we can set up trade, if we can get a Victoria out, we could fight all of this back. Also, we have no idea how much is actually out there. We have no idea. Zero. Nor would it matter. Because we would clear up everything. Even if it would take 10 hours to clear all of this, would not care. We would fight back into it. Slowly but surely. But life is not on land. Look at this. The elite custodiers. Where did these come from, we think? Did they get moved here? Doesn't look like they're moving. Doesn't look like he's controlling anything over here. Maybe this is our time to strike. Is he running them now? He is still online. Okay. We actually thought that he was offline because of the way these things were pathing, but he is still away. These guys have been online for so long. I'm pretty sure they're taking like little like half-hour naps, not able to sleep. Must win 13 elo. Triggered, I tell you. We're 2 hours into this cast. At 8 times speed, mind you. And we're trying for another market. We're going to make sure that they stay awake. Goes in. Send some wood to me. Thank you very much, I say. Blue is also here still. All three of them have been online playing this one game for such a stupendously long time. It is nutty. No, not safe, not safe, not safe. Hop in, hop in, hop in, hop in, hop in. I mean, I guess he committed to the dock, so he went for the dock. Not safe, not safe, not safe, not safe. Bad things are happening. Seeing if we can pick something off from this. Trebs come in. They're on it, man. They're absolutely on it. They are way too into it. 74 trebs. Could you imagine if we had like 100 paladin in these transport ships? I think that would be amazing. Also, they have every single upgrade known to man. I also wonder if they have actually chopped those back trees. And we should also check in back on the total idle time. We are, oh, where is my idle time counter here? Idle TC. Idle Eco. We are 5 days and 3 hours worth of idle Eco at this point. And General Apathy is 5 days and 8 hours of idle Eco at this point, which is pretty nutty to say the least. Ray is prying, seeing. We know, oops, that Ray is here. We are just as dedicated. We have a squad of memers, and if you sign up for the Oasis Strategy, you have to be willing to play a 15-hour game. No, I'm just kidding, but we were actually having a blast ourselves. We were super into it. We had 20 people on freaking stream watching this at certain points, high tens. And I don't really care about the viewer numbers, but I do care about the interactions with you. Everybody was giving different suggestions. Oh, you gotta do this. How about Redemption Monks? Redemption Monks could really work. Once you get trade going, just wait till they go offline. Yada, yada, yada. But Blue is also here. Gray is also still here. They are trying to construct docks everywhere. And as soon as these docks are constructed, they're already down. So funny. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen on our watch. Docks again? Question mark? All day, every day, baby. All day, every day. Let's go. Let's go. We don't care about winning. We care about not losing. Let's go. We got this. We're like way too into it as well. They're way too into it. It's not about the 13 elo points anymore. This is about pride. Look at the amount of freaking trebuchets that are over here. Absolute insanity. And we're just picking them off one by one. We don't care. The trebs go falling one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The trebs come falling one by one, huzzah, huzzah. He's even microing these trebs just because. Even microing the trebs just because. 130 trebuchets more on the way. Insanity. In flipping sanity. Lalima? I don't know what that means. We're about to reach the 9-hour mark. It's kind of cool just looking how this has progressed. Is this wood still over here? I was really hoping that they would chop this wood. How did they not chop this? This is like so valuable. And then there's a couple of like these guys as well. Like, come on. If you're this dedicated that you make all of these military buildings, how are you not going to be dedicated enough to chop the last wood? I'm just saying. I understand that your trade route is in there, but that wood is more valuable than the trade. 400k gold. 400k. Amazing. Fully surrounded by castles. Is there any way that we can get back into this game. Well, we most certainly will make some attempts. Tell you that much. Wait, where are these Vills going? Are they finally going over to that wood to chop it? No, they're just going over here to stand idle. Okay. Mangadai, Mangadai, Mangadai! Snipes off a weak one. Blue's thinking one wave less. I think you could definitely catch some people off guard. Is this going to work every single time? Probably not. But on the plus side, it will work some of the times. It's kind of cool when they attack the center and stuff like that, in all honesty. Oh, I never really actually went over the civs that we picked for this. So we picked Turks, obviously for the super far cannon galleon range. We picked Portuguese so that we could go back on land with Vitorias, and even if all the resources are gone, we can kind of reboom with Portuguese very well. And we picked Spanish for the faster trade. In addition to the faster trade, they also have the ability to shoot very well with their cannon galleons. It's actually kind of insane. Wait, why are these palisades being constructed? I just want to see whether or not we're watching. We're here. Don't you worry about us. We got you, big boy. We're chilling. 400k gold in the bank. I don't think he has any more. Wait a second. Gray doesn't have any more trade. He just wanted 400k, and that's good enough. Are you kidding me? That's weak. That's some weak stuff right there. At least, if you're gonna do this, at least get 1,000,000 gold. He's still generating gold. FB. What does FB mean? They've said this several times throughout. All these docks that they're never going to be able to construct. They're looking, and they see us moving. They must be so perplexed. They thought they would have won this a long time ago. More castles. We don't see any of this. Oops. We don't see any of this. We see the Trebors over here. One by one, the Trebors fall. Hurrah, hurrah. I'm AFK at this point. I'm pretty sure. They're mounting another huge attack over here. They want us off this island. They have so many castles. Oh, there wasn't a castle at this spot. We definitely need another one over here. Sure. Really wonder what the resources collected will be like at the end. I know I saw this earlier this morning, but I forget. I've already forgotten. This game is so flippin' long. Taking forever to cast as well. Freaking capture age, 8 times speed, eh? 8 times speed, eh? This is 8 times speed? They're still sending each other resources. Like, they're still actually online. It's amazing to me. Dumbfounding to me. Now their idle eco is also starting to amount because their villagers can't do anything. They might actually pass us in overall idle eco, if I'm being completely honest. They're just waiting at this point for us to go offline so that they can finish us off. Let's see what the prices are. 2,000 for stone, 2,000 for wood. It remains strong in the center. There is no surrender. Somebody's pointing out that they needed to delete the trades so that they had more space for trebs. I honestly think that that is kind of what you have to do at this point. It's just everybody do 200 trebers. 200 trebers, 50 villagers, everybody go. It's fine, right? You eventually wipe this. You try 3 or 4 times. You eventually wipe this. Maybe. I don't know. What would you do in this situation? What would you do if you were us? What would you do if you were them? 9-hour mark. About to be reached. Food, gold, being sent over to different directions. Don't think it matters, to be honest with you. But these are things that are happening. Things are things are things. Trying to think if I have another joke or something interesting to tell you. Thankfully, capture age is up to about 4 times speed. As I say that, it's down to about 3.5. I don't think it can handle the entire world population at this point. That's okay. Could you imagine this strategy on a 10 pop game or something like that? That would be nutty. Or 20 pop game. You just get 20 elite cannon galleons, or I guess 18 and 1 bill. Be hilarious. I think I just for myself wanted to make it to 10 hours. I figured if I could make it to 10 hours, that's pretty dang skippity. Love the Beeves over here. He's dedicated to the cause. This is his strategy. After all, he's going round, baby, round, round, we go down till you go down, down. What's this big blob over here? Oh my God! Look at this. He's just using the all castle hockey. I'm like, what is this big gray blob? It's just a standard 19 trebs. You have a wonder over here in the corner. Don't want to take up too much space. You have a wonder over here with a walled in villager, just in case. And then you have Teal's wonder over yonder. And yeah, this is life. Life on the sea. But we want back on land. People in chat are saying like, I just wait 7 more hours. It's fine. Another treb queued up. They want to know if we're still here. We're still here. We're still here. The entire time. Sorry. Click. This is all that we can see. Like, I like, it's just so funny to me. Like, we have no idea what is going on over here. No! Nice. For 14 elo. Let's go. It was actually 13. It was even less than 14 elo. It's just so crazy. The landscape. I can't get over this. I've showed this a couple of times throughout. Send 40 zone to Chick. Send him everything. 500k gold in the bank. Half a milli. He has half a milli of gold in the bank. It doesn't matter how many trebs they can afford. It doesn't matter. What matters is that we make this game go as long as possible. That was the goal. You never know what could happen. We're not playing a game in the game anymore, is what is important to understand here. If you played this game out and all 6 parties were active the entire time, would we lose every time? Yes. But let me propose you this. What about in real life? If they had to go AFK for 10 hours, we could get back into this game. What if 3 of their internet connections simultaneously, like Taiwan got a blackout, crashed? Anything is possible. You just have to be brave. You just have to believe. And also, you have to be willing to fail in life, to try, to know that even if you're going to lose, it doesn't matter because you gave it your absolute best. You did everything within your power for a silly strategy and you had fun doing it. It's the same way I feel about 8-Pop Scouts. Go to bed, MVP. Chick's like, you too. Go to bed, dude. Go to bed. They cannot go to sleep. We have ruined their next day. Good night. Good night. Sending resources back and forth. I don't even know what I need to send resources back and forth, to be honest with you. But they are. It's happening. Yeah, it is a little bit of inspirational hour, but it is really true. You shouldn't play every single game to win. Okay, let's look at it from a life point of perspective, right? How do you win in life? Oh, you make a whole bunch of money? Do you think that chick with his 603,000 gold is significantly more happy than me with my 1,687 gold? Actually, I think that I am. Oh, sorry. I mean, that's not even gold numbers. I don't even have that in my bank account. I only have 1,372. My point is, do you think he is significantly happier? He's probably pooping himself, thinking, if I go to bed, I may lose. And here we go. We try again. They are pooping themselves, thinking, how much wood do they still have in the bank? Are they going to be able to make infinite trade and fight this all back while we're asleep? We cannot go to bed. We cannot go to sleep. They are just as nervous, just as concerned about losing this game as we are. Actually, there's a lot more at stake for them. For us, this is just a meme. We've already won. The whole point of this strategy was to see how long we could make this go. And long we did make this go. We're seeing how long the stock stays up. We don't want to invest more wood if it's not necessary. A blue villager. Interesting, I think. Is blue still online? Checking it out. Going about it conscientiously. We still have 1k wood each. We could still fight back. We could still Victoria our way out of this hole. Would it be an easy task? No. But we stay committed. And I am so honored once again to be with fellow memers who are just as committed as I am. Because teamwork make the dream work. And I honestly feel a lot closer to General Apathy and Love the Bees after this. And look at this. Blue's still online. He is still flipping online. Trying for another dog here. Is it time? Trying to construct some houses. See if we have enough. If you believe, both of them are still online. My goodness, it is 5 a.m. in the morning for them. All three of them are unwilling to give it up. Somebody said to me, I am more willing. Delete, delete, delete. We don't need that. See ya. See ya. Bye-bye. There's one villager who's going to get chased down. And they want to destroy every single house that is over here. 1 of 20 villagers. We're still very much in this. We don't care how heavily the odds are stacked against us. We'll wait another hour. We'll come back later. Not everything has to be win or lose. In the end, we all die. But what you can do is enjoy the ride. And if you have friends around you, if you have family that you care about, show them the relationships in your life are most important. Look how Blue, Chick, and Ray are all banding together. They're taking shifts. Ray has been taking a nice bath for an hour. Chick is finally getting some shut-eye. David's taking over. They're tag teaming. I tap in, you tap in, he taps in. It's all good. Can I ask you a question? They're just figuring we'll get bored eventually. We don't get bored. We don't get tired. We fight on for however long it takes. We're committed, patrolling the outer shorelines, seeing what can be seen, doing what can be done. We're chilling. We are truly chilling. Calm. On the horizon. Me, going to get another drink. Did I miss anything? Yeah, I said this a couple of times in the video, but I'm assuming that people are just going to skip through this. And that's all cool. But if you would be willing and wanting to send this strategy in to me, please do. I would be really interesting to see your take if you go for Mongols rather than Portuguese or Spanish, or if you take Huns, because that way you don't require houses. Also, if I had to do the strategy again, I would definitely use my monks to take relics onto the transport ships. I think that would be a great addition as well. That way you can simply just make a monastery and pop them out, which I think would be a really good idea. Our opponents have not been offline for longer than like a 30-minute, 40-minute interval. Like all of them, right? It's kind of nutty. I was trying to position myself as perfectly as possible. And then just go AFK. We even had the grid on, which personally I don't even like turning on. But hey. It's all good. Only 650 free gold. If he had actual trade cards, he would have way more. Like, I would love it for him to have a milli. Let's take a look at the overall idle time. I think that's pretty fun. Idle TC, idle villagers. 6 days. They have surpassed us in total idle time. Yeah, I think the amount of commitment here and bravery that we had was unparalleled. I mean, I guess we met our match, right? Because they're also still on here for this long. And we're talking about like 13 elo puntos. At this point, you're getting 1 elo per hour, or at least you're getting close to 1 elo per hour. Quite a bit, to be honest with you. We're like, it's 5 a.m. in the morning. Do you really think that they're still online? Because they can wipe us out. That's the thing. They can actually wipe us out. What they need to do is make 144 trebs each with 56 villagers, and then mass rush the shores, all of them at the same time. So they were actually lagging to a certain degree as well. Look at this. We're at 11 times speed. Good, 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 good. Speed this bad boy up. Packing in everything. We haven't seen any action for a long period of time. Thinking to ourselves, is it time? Also, General Apathy's boat over here. That is very dangerous. That was not good. He's been offline for too long. 10 hours celebration. Nothing. Is this the time? We think to ourselves. Do a little test. Do a little test. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down and love tonight. Ooh wee. We're getting these houses out. This was so tense, dude. This was so tense. This was honestly like my favorite part. If we can just get this up, pay close attention to our overall resources here, and we can start collecting some gold, we could potentially fight our way back into this game. It is possible after all. Everything is possible. I'm gonna let you sweat with us. This is what we see. This is what we know. And trade is on the horizon. Let's go! Let's go! 10 hours into the game and we are trading. Ba ba da 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 do do. We trading. We trading good. We trading good. Do. We trading nice. 9 gold per trip. We're trading good. Good. 9 gold per trip. We're trading nice. We're trading oh so well. It's oh so swell. Oh, we're gonna get a Victoria. We have new life. We're gonna strive for better. We're gonna make cheddar. Gonna push everything biggity back. We're gonna do it. Man. We're gonna do it. Man. We're gonna do it. We're gonna push it all back. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna destroy them. We're gonna do it. Riggedy roll. We're gonna do it. Never give up. We have the ones with the cup. I don't know why I said cup there, but we're gonna do it. Fill it up. Trickle it in. It feels so good. So good. It feels so good. So good. We got the trickle. Trickety trickle. We got the trickle there offline and we're gonna be fine. It is glorious. Rejuvenated. I don't hate it. I just gotta restate it. We are rebuilding. Doing it. We're doing stage frickin' 7. 7 hours in. We're doing back on land. We're here to win. We're gonna get it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna send the wood back and forth. Do it. Create more trade. We gonna get paid. We gonna make more houses. Gonna risk it for the brisket. It's 6 a.m. in Taiwan. They must be asleep. Be quiet, no peep. We can do it. Believe in it. One villager from the beeves. We can truly achieve. We're gonna do it. I know we're gonna do it. We got a show. We're gonna do it. You already know the dogger. Dogger. They are truly offline at this point. Nothing bad could ever happen to us. The TC is going up. The Victoria is coming in. A new transport has been created. A new villager is on the... Oh! Hopes and dreams were shattered in that moment. This villager's just standing there watching like, daggum indeed. We know we can push this back. Not too many issues. Taking down houses, no big deal. Come here, doggo. You want some love? Dang it! We were so flipper close. He's still trying with some stuff over here. We're gonna reposition this up, and we're gonna go sleep at this point. It's too late for me. When I work, I normally do like 6 hours of sleep. Then I work for 8 hours. I mean, I'm a pretty dedicated person. And then after that, I come back and I stream for a while. I do another 6 hours of that. And I do the Da Vinci sleeping, where I sleep for a couple of hours here, a couple of hours there. Like on my commute to work, I sleep. At least we got trade cogs out of that, so that's nice. But look at our overall wood now. We don't have wood to construct another market. We don't have wood to construct another house. We are effed. That was our chance. But freaking Chick was on it, man. Chick was on it. Dag nabbit. Just prying. Oh god. Uh, I'm still here. Mess up the whole pattern. I want to go to 10 hours. We no need go AFK. We stay here forever. The problem is they're all friends. They're committed. They are not going to stop. They are going to stay online for as long as it takes. The dog is really angry that they sniped the Vittorias. You guys are right. Actually, we just had a Quaidi, which means delivery. We're getting into position, and we are about to go AFK, and then I'm like, F, I just messed everything up over here. We are 11 hours into this game at this point. It's taking me 2.5 hours to record this all at 8 times speed. Capture age, you don't do me justice. I guess when there's too much going on, too many actions being taken, it's not able to do the same amount of processing that normally is. I was actually hoping to kind of roll through this at 11.4 times speed the entire time. I calculated that it would take about an hour for me to cast this, but turns out that it was more like 3 hours to cast this, so it is what it is. And we're nowhere near done. We're nowhere near done. This game ended up being 15 hours in length. It is very possible with Ray's trade that he passes us. You think we're offline? We're not offline. We right here. Actually, I don't know what it was, but I was sleeping. I was taking a nap, and I woke up, and I just heard it, and I was like, oh God, we on this. And Beeves is also here. He's still doing it, man. He's still doing it. We're just seeing how long we can keep this going. We still have a win condition. We still have hope. Why? Because I made contingencies upon contingencies upon contingencies. If we look at these two transports, one of them has all of my Vills in there, but the other one has General Apathies in there. He still has 6k wood in the bank. All he needs to do is construct a market, then send wood over to Beeves and myself. Then Beeves creates another Vittoria, and then we have infinite resources once more. We can still fight this back. We are not willing to give this up. Yes, we have to sleep. Yes, we have to go to bed eventually. But resigning was never an option. It was never going to happen that we were going to resign in this game. It just simply wasn't. However long you want to go, we will match you. If we only have 31 cannon galleons left, 1 cannon galleon left, it doesn't matter. We're talking a little bit. We were in Discord and whatnot, but I kind of already ended the Discord call, and then I was doing some microing and whatnot. And you'll see the dedication of Love the Bees here in just a second. As Love the Bees, he's probably like enjoying his weekend and stuff like that. But then goes for some cheeky maneuvers after a couple hours. See if they're still online. See if he can snipe something. And yeah, this has been life. Life on the ocean. Seagulls coming by. So our only variation is different birds coming by. Somebody said yesterday, which I thought was hilarious, that we are like penguins huddling together for the warmth. And here they come again. Ouch, ouch, ouch. These cannon galleons are in very, very nice position. Love the Bees is not about to let this go down. And I was still there. I go, no, no. I don't know how I kept waking up for like these perfect moments, but I actually have gone AFK several times. And there's one final thing that I do before I go AFK indefinitely, and that was to go for a little scouting missions. Is it worth it? Your entire Saturday night gone for the principle of not losing to this strat. He's trying to talk Chinese to them. Oh, he didn't send that to all chat. Oh man, Beeves. Oh man, you forgot to hit the star on that. Oh, that's really unfortunate. That is super unfortunate. If there is a continent. Oh no, he didn't send that correctly. He's even translating stuff into Mandarin. I didn't even see any of that. Oh man, that's hilarious. If there's a country that is so focused on not losing, I would say Asia is that continent. A lot of the Smurfs, I hate to say it, but they do come from Asia. Where's General Apathy is this? Is General Apathy wiped? I think General Apathy might be defeated here. I don't see any red in here. But he wasn't defeated. Oh, that's why. Because even though he doesn't have any red, he has 2 villagers in my transport ship. That's why. And so we're talking about that. We're like, oh god, General Apathy's transport dies. He doesn't have any ships left once, however, which is hilarious. They are way too dedicated. We have to admit to ourselves the possibility of losing. Wonder what his res is like. Well, we don't have to wonder anymore. They have 500k gold. He had 600k. He spent a whole bunch of it. And Ray also has almost 600. Sorry, 5. Ah, dang it! All right, you got me. A lot of stuff and stuff. So now we go for a little exploratory mission, I believe, before we sign off for good. Went out 12 hours in. I was just seeing what the outside world had to offer. Oh, death and destruction. Okay, how about this side? Let's check this out over here. Oh, death and destruction. Okay, how about we go over here? Oh, death and destruction. Beat down the gate, he says. Okay, so I figure, okay, I path here, I path through this. There's another castle. You knew that castle was there. That's a new one. That's a new castle. Oh, you're right. The amount of castles that were here. Actually, I think if I pathed it like this, maybe I could have gotten there. Yeah, we were fully surrounded by castles. I don't think there's any spot that we can really break through easily and get into it. Yeah, so General Apathy said that he had 8k wood a while ago, so he has actually still 6k. So we still have hope. We still have fate in this. We still believe that we can do this at a certain point. Might be slow, but we are dedicated. There is still hope. There is still a chance. We are not down to 0 villagers. We still have military, and we will fight till the very end. We might have 51 to 0. But where there's a will, there's a way. And that's why this one went to YouTube. Is because we fought ourselves back in the next 3 hours. We made it happen. And we won. No, I'm just kidding. But we did really prolong the losing as much as possible. I mean, the writing is on the wall. These guys are so dedicated. They're hopping in every 30-40 minutes. I guess we should have waited even longer. This was probably the time that we should have tried to build up. But even if we had built up over the course of the next, let's say 2 or 3 hours, right? Then they would have come online and just started smashing us with their stuff, because there's no way that we could take down this amount of castles in any reasonable frame of time. Although Redemption Monks would have definitely helped a lot, and then we probably would have gotten some rams to target down the castles, and then we had to handle all of their military units and so on. I also think that another mistake that they made is they could have just queued up a whole bunch of military units. That way, when we do go to the land and we do try and fight ourselves back, we would be able to potentially be prolonged due to them fighting us with queued up stuff, right? I don't know if that makes sense, but I hope you're getting the general idea. I'm just very happy that we are doing this at 11 times speed. I think we have all gone AFK at this point. Not much is happening other than the infinite conga trade line. And this is probably where we should have made our move. We made it a little bit too early. But hey, it was like 5 a.m. I wasn't going to be able to do much more. This game went for 15 hours. So we sat here for a long period of time. I'll tell you that much. Also problematic that every single one of us needed another one to be online in order to get back into this game, in order to get trade out and stuff like that. In addition, the only one who could have done it individually is Love the Beeves, but he doesn't have a villager left. In that last attack, he actually lost his last villager, so he only has 14 cannon galleons left. That's it. No more, no less. I'm gonna go for a quick bathroom break. Did I miss anything? Doesn't look like it. Never drank here. It is quiet on the shores. Well, we're in the last 2 hours here, guys. Final countdown. It's the final countdown. Doo-loo-loo. Doo-loo-loo-loo. Mm-mm-mm. Boo-noo-noo-noo-noo-noo. Doo-noo. Doo-noo-noo-noo-noo-noo-noo. I want to know, did they ever chop this wood? They never even touched this wood. Look at this trade highway. Absolutely fantastic, to be honest with you. Does that ox just like bug out there? Yeah, it looks like so every once in a while they just fill me up, beam me up, Scotty. Absolutely astonishing. I think this is the main focus, though. We have been in this small. Actually, let's see how far we can zoom out. Holy moly! That is something. That is something. I like that a lot. Can I even zoom further? This is the maximum of my zoomage. Looks really cool, to be honest with you. This might be my background right here. This might be the yeah. For those of you who skipped ahead, you missed out on this. You never know what you're going to find in Age of Empires. It's crazy. There's like this one little mill over here that's going around. I'm a little bit disappointed that they did not cut all of the wood. I will say. That's my one issue here. They chopped all of our wood. Look at the look at the blast radius, right? It's like a nuclear bomb went off in the center over here that they just could not get to, which is absolutely amazing. I think that's so cool. I like their little wonders too over here. What is your favorite wonder? I wonder why. Oh, Ray might actually hit 1 milli gold. Let's see if he hits 1 milli gold. I forget, like 15 hours and what? Oh, Love the Beeves actually resigned? I didn't notice that. I think his internet might have crashed. It is very, very possible. Or maybe he needed the computer for something else. Interesting. I mean, I was not on at this point. So I don't know. This mill is kind of cool as well. Let's see what we can see if we zoom in the most. Not much. This guy right here. That's what it's all about. What this whole flipping strategy is all about. Elite Turkish cannon galleons. You could argue that it's about other cannon galleons as well. Like you could do it with Spanish and stuff like that. I honestly kind of like this view. I think it's kind of cool. What will happen if he reaches 1 milli? I mean, it still goes on for another hour. So I'm assuming we're going to see somebody hit 1 million gold, which is nuts. Chick for a long period of time had the most gold, but it looks like Ray will be the first player in this game, probably the only player in this game that will hit 1 million gold. Unless he spends it all. I mean, it is possible. Also, Beeves resigning here is not that big of a deal because he only has 14 elite cannon galleons, right? I mean, it's not like he can boom back into this game some way, somehow. Which is really unfortunate. He had one villager. We actually had contingency plans upon contingency plans upon contingency plans, putting villagers in different transports and the like, but ooh, it's gonna be close whether or not he's gonna make 1 million. I know this game ends at about 15 hours in game. I forget the exact time. It's taken 3 hours to record. Thanks, Capture Age. Let's zoom it in a little bit so we can get some better speed here. It's not much, but something. We just have to look at the mini map. $969, nice. So the writer of the new Oasis meta is not me. It is actually Love the Beeves, the person who has perished so untimely in this game. It was honestly like a collaborative effort. At first, he wanted to play hide and seek, and he wanted to put a whole bunch of fishing ships in the middle, which was cool. And then Sir Commandant, another person from the Discord, recommended that he go for. Oh, why are we only at 4 times 8 times speed? 3.7. Somebody's doing something over here. I'm looking what is being queued up. I don't see anything being queued up. Is anything moving? Capture Age, come on, dude. You were doing a tremendously good time for the last half hour or so. See if we zoom in if that helps. Nope. Capture Age is like, no. We did 11 times speed for long enough. You're gonna have 1 million gold has been collected by Ray. I don't think I've ever seen anybody with 1 million pesos. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. So that means that I will be the last one defeated or tied to be defeated because General Apathy is inside of my trade cog, right? I wonder why it went so much slow. Oh my god, I have so many more military buildings. Two relics is generating trade over here. Come on, Capture Age. Give me that sweet 10 times speed that we so much love. Capture Age is like, nay. Even when I was completely zoomed out, I was like, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And they could end us at any point, right? I mean, there's no winning for us. 1.02 mil. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. 1 million gold, but is he really happy? Says Wolo Hero. Yeah, that's the argument that we were making before. Does it really make you happy, Wealth? Does winning a game really make you happy? I think this game or this strategy tries out a lot of those preconceived concepts that we have, whether or not money, having everything, I mean, like, literally having everything makes you happier than just having the bare minimal. I don't know. It's crazy to think that this all started with some walls, sneak scouts. I mean, everything is irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. All that really matters is that you enjoy what you do. Maybe that doesn't even matter. Maybe not enjoying what you do is just as well. This particular game, I mean, Age of Empires in general, as I pour myself another glass of grape juice. It's actually grape juice. It's delicious. Has taught me so much. reminds me to be brave in my day-to-day life. It reminds me to always try my best, to never give up, that no matter what strategy or what life you were given, even if it's not perfect, you should do your best with your strategy choice, or you should do the best with your life. And if that's not meaningful to you, then I don't know what is. I hope you take away some meaningful things from watching my YouTube channel. I hope you better yourself as a person. I know I struggle with that every single day. I'm a piece of poop lord, and I know it. But I love my family, love my kids, love my wife, love my friends. I wish I could say that I was the most giving, most caring, but truly, honestly, I struggle with that. It's hard. I do what I can. I try and help others in need. Sometimes you don't even know if the help that you're giving others is really what they need or is just what they want. I hope that we can, in the future, take care of the environment a little bit better. Because it would break my heart if my daughter couldn't see polar bears anymore, penguins, and that kind of thing. And also, we only really have one planet, so I don't really want to do the whole environmental, eco-friendly, go vegan goobity guck. But I think everybody can agree we should do a little bit better taking care of the world and probably taking care of ourselves. Staying up till 5 a.m. Wait, why is this on fire? David's just come back. And he's like, this game is still going on? Wondering if there's going to be a response from us. Wondering if we're still online. And here it comes. Can we hold out to the 15-hour mark? Elite Mangadai! Sending over a singular Trevor to see what will happen. Pop! No, he thinks. Maybe they're still online. Repair it up. Oh my god. How try hard can you be? Okay. Send it over again. Send it over again. Send it over again. Just send all of them, dude. Finish us. It was absolutely hilarious how he's stutter stepping. Yellow's game crashed? I hope so. Oh no! We don't quite have the required amount of shots there. I was worried that there was going to be a spot that didn't really have the required amount of shots. We're only getting one shot off of there. Should maybe put some more over on this side. He is repairing that. And I think this is eventually going to be careering. Eventually going to be our downfall over here. It's a mispositioning on this. Getting Galleon. Repairing. That's hilarious. Can we reach 15 hours? The Mangadai just dying. Fast fire ship coming in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hilarious. Come on, 30 more seconds. You can do it. Oh. Yeah, we don't quite have enough cannon galleons. I was hoping that some of these could reach this side as well. I should maybe put them a little bit more outside, but then if he comes in with the trebs, I mean, there's so many ways they could have ended this earlier. He wants to get all of the whatchamacallitechs as well, which is hilarious. We're actually still shooting these docks, and some of them are actually going to go down, I think. Trying to repair desperately. Hilarious. The writing is on the wall, though. The fast fire ships are coming in. Let's just enjoy these final moments. Huzzah! We're not going down without a fight! Man, I'm surprised at how many kills these cannon galleons are still able to make. Love the Beeves is getting kills from the grave over here. Fire! Fire! Oh my god, they're still wiping these fast fire ships. That's hilarious. Especially with the one-on-one trickle. It's not that terrible, actually. He's just going to get a whole bunch more fire ships, isn't he? "15 hours and 5 minutes into this game, another attack on sea has come. Let's go! Let's go! That was not the apathy one. Where's the apathy transport? There it is, there it is. General Apathy is about to be defeated. He is now defeated. We're down to 1. And that is where the game ends. 324 bombards were created by Ray. Insanity. Absolute insanity. Look at this timeline over here. That's absolutely hilarious, to be honest with you. Let's quickly take a look at all of these statistics and just truly take in the joy. Look at the KD over here. That's amazing. 1,175 kills. 517 kills from Love the Beeves. 781 kills from General Apathy. And this game could have gone either way, to be honest with you. All we needed was all 3 of their internets to crash simultaneously, and as they live in the same country, could have been possible. Never give up. Last unit, to the last unit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Us combined, we have, let's just call it 300,000. They have 2, 6, 7, about 6 million resources over here on us. That is insane. 1 point something mil is just gold for Ray. Is just gold. Nutty. Absolutely nutty. Oh yeah, really important. What we were able to see. Almost nothing. Oh! 69% if you round it. I could see 69%. That's kind of nice. But look at like how, oh my god. I just can't get over it. I just really can't get over it. Oh my gosh, look at this too. Just look at it. Wait, fishing ships? Trade units. This is where he had a mass exodus of his Trade units. That's kind of funny. We actually were able to construct some trade units. This is when we tried to make our attempt on their liveliness. And this is all she wrote. This is all she wrote. Enjoy the time that you have in life. What a sight to behold. And you know what the best part is, actually? I think the best part is that even though they've killed us, we still have 2 trade cogs. And if it was up to me, if the rules would allow it, I would have fought on with these 2 trade cogs until I didn't have a single unit left. I still have 2 units, dagnabbit. I should not be defeated. I still have 2 units. And with that, don't let your memes ever just be dreams. Keep walking no matter what you do. You might feel like you're surrounded by fire ships, but as long as you're in good company, you can bear the fire. I hope we meet these guys again on the ladder on Oasis. And we'll see if they're willing to do another one of these. 'Cause I am. Poop Lord. Out.